I'm off the rocky coast of Maine, heading toward the island of Matinicus, alone. My Egyptology professor, Dr. Hargrove, was always recounting his trips to northern Africa in the 1930s and his search for a mystical water clock from the dynasty of the Pharaoh Ramses. The clock supposedly had powers to grant everlasting life. Claimed he found it once, but whatever Hargrove found mysteriously disappeared after a visit by the expedition's patron, Tess Conway. I picked up the trail where Hargrove left off. It has led me to heiress Tess Conway's island estate. Tess was obsessed with the occult, and her greed drew her toward Duncan DeVries, the debonaire two-bit smuggler. In its heyday, the Conway estate hosted wild, extravagant parties. It has been deserted for decades. Tess and her society friends disappeared in 1932, on the night of the summer solstice. I'm just getting my first glimpse of the house. The weather's getting worse, but I'm almost ashore. I fear my life may be in danger, but I have come prepared. That's strange. My watch has stopped.
Stay away from Tess. She's trouble. Real trouble. Duncan will tell you. Except Duncan ain't what he used to be.
Gather my spiritual essence from the different symbols which lie around this island.
I'm gonna need you down at the dock tonight. We're expecting another shipment of ours.
Well, boss, where am I gonna put all this stuff? I mean, the storage room is almost full. I can't even walk in there.
Guess you'll just have to stash it around the grounds.
Well, I don't like it. I mean, booze was one thing, but guns, I don't know.
Quit worrying, Mike. Our new associates from Chicago will be here this evening to take the guns off the island. They will pay us handsomely for the arms. They have new contacts. We can expand. This is only the beginning. Welcome to the Conway Estate.
Should you require a meal, the dining room is located in the east wing. However, I wouldn't recommend a tour of the kitchen. The chefs there are quite temperamental. She was such a sweet child. I raised her. I kept her from harm. And now this rapscallion enters the picture and I'm swept aside after 20 years of service. This would have never happened if Dr. and Mrs. Conway was still alive. They should have never gone on that safari. Well, I can't live in the past.
The remarkable thing about it is that it doesn't look like a clock at all. It's almost feminine in form. Its wide middle echoing a woman's hips, and the two handles reaching up, suggesting arms reaching to heaven.
The figurehead is clearly Thoth. This has to be it.
I'm certain of it.
Damn things, they're impossible to kill.
It was an exceptionally large blatter orientalis, very thick carapace. I tried roasting it on the end of a cigarette.
Not bad.
The most remarkable thing about it is that it doesn't...
You'll never believe this, but one of the maids mistook Miss Conway's Egyptian clock for a vase. She put flowers in it and filled the thing with water. It leaked all over the place. It's got more holes than Swiss cheese. We're just lucky the water didn't damage the floor.
Good Lord, Tess would be furious. You know, I think she loves that clock more than Duncan.
Yes. I've noticed that her interest in Mr. DeVries has waned since he obtained the clock from her.
You don't think there's a connection, do you? Oh, poor Duncan.
Shh.